Alright, so we're going to play a little bit of Mount and Blade. This is a game that has quite a few interesting things that offer a lot of different play styles and a lot of different types of fun for different types of gamers. You have the ability to kind of build a warband and battle, whether it's other brigands or other factions in the world. You can go on quests, you can take over towns and cities and castles, you can try to take over your own kingdom, and it's one of those games that I've been playing for probably several years now that I really like. I always come back to, and there's always something fun or new that you can do. They did do a second game, which had to do with Mount and Blade Warband, which is an updated version, but I still kind of like to go back to the original, which is Mount and Blade. What you're seeing right now is the overall world map, which I have the ability to zoom in or zoom out. And we can go all the way out and get a good look at what we're talking about here as far as the world. This is a brand new game for me, so I'm starting out on day 3, which pretty much involved me doing one battle to kind of test out how the game was going to play, and that's about it. So this is right from the beginning, right from the start, and I can kind of go in any direction that I want. You will notice that this game is played kind of in two parts. One part is on what we call basically the campaign map, and this is the area where you can go to towns, you can move around by clicking, you can chase after people, things like that, see what they are, if you decide you want to fight them or not. You can go to towns and cities that have different things that you can do there, and then the second piece is the actual battle, which is probably what draws me to the game the most, is the actual battle. It can be very historical in ways, as they did try to make some things pretty much realistic, although it still has a fantasy flavor to it here. And just the base game with no mods or additions, it's mostly a fictional historical game. So you won't see dragons or vampires or werewolves or anything like that in this. But the factions that you're seeing are based loosely on historical factions. Like this yellow group here is kind of like the Norse or the Vikings. This green group here is kind of like the Russians back in the day. So the Kievs, and their kind of factions are kind of trace about that. Then we have the Mongols and the Italians and Middle Europe and all kinds of different factions here. So what I'll show you here is on the campaign map we'll do some more things, but I'm going to jump right into battle because I want you to see the second part of this game. So as I click to move, the game does pause until you move again. So it kind of gives you that strategic feel on this map. So there's a big group of Nords heading that way. Right now I have no faction with anybody, so I'm not going to be chased. Eventually, if you take a side, you might have to fight, or these guys might try to chase you down if you're not on their side. But I'm going to go ahead and see if I can take out these Sea Raiders with my 11 guys. I have myself at 92%. I have a trained footman. I have 5 Vagier footmen, which means 3 of them probably right now are wounded. And I have a Nord warrior. So I'm really probably going to go in 5, 6, 7 guys against 15. That could be a bad battle. I could get captured in that. I might want to think about waiting. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll wait. We'll go through nighttime, and I can pick up recruits. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head over to this town here and see if I can't recruit some players. You'll see some things I'm going to do here at the bottom. So here I can go to the village center. I can buy supplies for the peasants. Or I could do something hostile to the actual village. I was hoping to be able to recruit, but since I have none here, I'm probably going to go ahead and leave and maybe try a different town. You can see what speed you're moving. Speed equals 3.6, and that helps when you're trying to track down other people. Looks like I'm up to 6 of 8, so some of my guys that were wounded are healing as we're marching. You can camp, make camp, stay in the training area, stay at a town, those kind of things. Hopefully I want to be able to recruit some people. So at the moment I'm not able to recruit anybody, so I'm going to keep going. We'll look for another village I haven't been to. I think when I did the first day and went to these two villages and recruited some people. Alright, well here's a good example of the week's wages that you have to pay your troops. So you can't just run around with all these troops, you have to be able to pay them. I had to pay 57 of the 398 that I had, and I still have 341. So we keep going. My troops are almost at full strength. Here we go, we've got Mountain Bandits 11 verse 5. That should be a pretty good battle. Let's go ahead and take these guys on. This is kind of what I wanted to show you. So here's the Mountain Bandits. You have a little dialogue selections here. I'm going to say your luck has run out. Prepare to die. And we're going to go ahead and throw ourselves into battle. Now I have the ability to charge the enemy, order my troops to attack without, or I can go ahead and leave. I'm going to go ahead and charge the enemy. So here's the fun part of the game. I'm actually in a third-person view, and I'm playing mostly almost like you would think a first-person kind of game. Here comes some of those troops. You can command your troops. We can let them try to come across that river, and then we can attack them. So my guys are going to stay together. I'm going to move out of the way here. I don't want to get hit. Give you a good, better view here. There we go. My guys, and I'm going to tell my guys to charge. See if they can get these guys. There was a good hit. The timing is a little different on this game because of you're actually trying to aim the weapon. See there, I missed. See if I can take these horses out for these guys. Let's see if I can get... Yeah, see they're trying to stay away from my guys. Let's see if I can go to... I go to another weapon here, sword and shield. Maybe I can get in here. I think his horse is quicker than mine. Let me go help my guy here. There we go. Nice hit. Wheel around, help my guy if I can. Nope. Gotta be careful because you can hit your own people. There we go. Oh, a little lag. Oh, missed. You can see that rider's trying to catch me. Try not to run over your own guys. Cut them off at the pass, maybe? No. Darn. Here we go. Oh, he blocked it with the shield. Nice. Let's see if I can get the other one. Nope. So as you can see, it's a little bit of finesse and a little bit of practice. There we go. We got the guy. Whoa. See if I can bring him back to my guys here. Here we go. I don't know if I got him there. My guys are kind of in the way. You can change to different weapons. There we go, we got him. And then we'll go ahead and see if we can... No, missed him. There they go. They got his horse, it looks like. So now he has to fight from the ground. And there's a win. We get to collect all the items. And you can see I already have a full inventory, so I'm going to have to sell some of those off. All that looks okay. I don't know if I need any of that. Plus 19 to the head, I already have a better. And I think my shield is better, bows and arrows. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and return. I got some money and some experience, and now I can move on. So as you can see here, that's kind of the two parts of the game. So you have the campaign mode and then the tactical mode when you go into battle. So part of the game is kind of open-ended, so you can decide what you want to do. And probably what I'll do with this series of Mountain Blade is I'll just build up a warband and you guys can join me on my adventures. So what I'll do is, one of the things, since some of my guys I can be upgraded, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade them. And done. And I still need more troops, so I think what I'll do is I'll try to recruit some more volunteers. Puts me up to 12. Sometimes you can raise up in level also. You'll see like a plus sign here, and that means that I can go ahead and increase my skills and my attributes. Level 3 at the moment, which I just did the training just to get used to the sword fight again. Some starting skills here that I can boost as I go. Some of my weapon proficiencies. Looks like I have some points, so let's see. I want to make sure I get my points spent. I'm going to go over here and see if I can recruit some more troops. There's a party of Russians there, the vagabonds. There's some more bandits, looters. No one's willing to recruit. So I'm just right now checking the smaller villages for a few recruits. And then once I have a okay size band, I'll go ahead and probably join a faction and then maybe start waging war against the other factions. Alright, I'm up to 21. 20 is usually a pretty good size. So at this point I can go ahead and just increase my skill level and my troops. You have castles, but then you also have these bigger towns that have the bigger names. Rivacheg. I'm going to go over there and sell off some of that equipment I have. You notice at night you move slower. And your speed will change depending on what type of troops you have also.